Good evening and welcome. It has been a long 2 weeks, but I'm glad we're finally here. As we can see, just trying to stay quiet for 30 seconds upon the intro was too much for some, but it's a great again to be able to play some D&D with you all today.
Don't wave to me. I'm not ready to go yet.
Tonight we have a cameo from the wives of the Raging Rolls as we continue our way through Baldur's Gate and Waters Deep. We have a very special episode of our campaign tonight. As we all know, last session you all managed to kind of secure your dragons. How's everybody feeling with their equal share of a million gold dragons?
We made bank.
Just
conflicted. Ren will feel conflicted. Not quite as conflicted as Redhelm was or Jason was last session, but conflicted.
I don't know what you mean.
Xander's super excited.
Yeah, just jumps in, helps him out a little bit, smacks some heads in, and suddenly gets...
Didn't we agree that Xander gets 10% and that's it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did, correct.
Same with Soraya, definitely.
Oh, I'm going to be dealing some justice.
I mean, look, to be fair, I don't need the money, so it's all G.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No,
I'll have her 10%.
Yeah.
No.
Beautiful. So, you guys all, at the end of last session, found yourselves in Baldur's Gate, helping settle the wreckage of the riot and the eventual overthrowing of the city. So, I think what I'd love to do for today's session is just go through a little bit of each character, and have a chat about, what do you do with the money? Like, what is the next step for you, and what are you trying to achieve, and see if we can't role play a little bit of what's to come with what you're all doing. So, at the top of that order, I think I'm going to start with Redhelm, Jason, with how things ended with your father and obviously your mansion being slowly fitted out to be a bit of a hospital. What's Jason doing with their share of the money?
Yeah, Redhelm taking some time after politely declining the leadership of Baldur's Gate, like deferring to a council. He would then, trying to protest the events of the last few days. He would then reassert himself, and working with Jeremiah and the newly formed council, he'd like to begin the reconstruction of Baldur's Gate and turn the Todd Estate into the Raquel Memorial Hospital, named after his mother, and temple to Baphomet.
That is gorgeous. So, as you slowly begin to get all this stuff settled, you're slowly helping the council form and providing that final say over some of the things. As a bit of a taste of that, you find yourself in the room where they're debating, and somebody brings up the topic of the wall to the upper city, and one of the people come and say, "Councilman, it has come to my attention that most of the people in the city wish to have the upper city wall taken down to remove the symbol of the divide in our society, and to instead erect a wall around the outer city so that they may too be protected from invaders." And you hear the council deferring, and a few of them are very much in agreement with that, but others see it as a sign of the city, as something that goes beyond just the class divide. It's a piece of history, and it's a way to. It obviously provides some strategic benefit, being the fact that it does allow for one extra level of protection in case the outer walls do get broken down. But in the end, the council is split, and they slowly look to you to be the swing vote. What do you do?
Whilst, ladies and gentlemen, whilst the inner wall may be a preventive measure, and I'm all for it, possibly staying, I think that the greatest protection should be to those less fortunate than ourselves who are currently residing here. I think that the greatest defense should be to the outer walls. With a minimal defense on the inside, we can definitely help to assist anyone who lives closer to the outer wall to help defend themselves against any possible attack, rather than having just this one bastion, like last little bastion, where we can all fall back to. I would rather save the entire city than just part of the city.
And is that what your rule is then? That we will maintain the wall and build a wall in the outer city?
The main defenses should be. Jesus Christ! Sorry.
Yeah, we're in for a night of I think picking apart each other's entire existence.
A lovely Pink Floyd reference just magically flew in and out of the stream.
Thank you, sorry.
I think that if there was to be this secondary wall for this upper part, it should not be as a status symbol of those above and those below. It should be free roam for anyone wishing to make a home within the inner wall, same as the outer wall. There should be no divide between the people of Baldur's Gate.
But no change will not improve the situation. We'll just get back to where we were as we had been, and our lives will continue to have this area that's just set aside for nobility. I understand that you own a residence there as well. Are you sure that you're unbiased in this decision?
I am. That's why I said there should be free roam. If people wish to live within the inner wall or within the outer wall, there should be no problem with that. I'm happy for people to live where they wish to live.
Oh, but in theory, it was always that way. You understand that the wall was not what was keeping people out most of the time. It was the fact that a house in that area would have cost, the entire wealth of the outer city to be able to afford a small residence. What are you doing to address the massive class divide that exists and continues to exist inside of Baldur's Gate?
To remind me, DM, the inner circle, the
upper city. Yes.
Upper city is. Whereabouts is it located? Because I know Baldur's Gate is a somewhat port town as well. Is it more towards the port?
It is. I had one the other day, but effectively it is sitting a bit away from the port, so it's not port side, because typically the port side is quite smelly with all the fish and the rotting meat and stuff. So typically it's a bit away from that. But yeah, if you imagine the city of Baldur's Gate as a circle, it would sort of be sitting in the northward side of that circle against the wall, away from the seaside.
So strategically thinking, if there was to be an attack, because we have upset a lot of the nobility that used to live here, I wouldn't be surprised if there were repercussions down the track. I would like somewhere where the people of Baldur's Gate were able to retreat to if things came to the worst. What if we were to then, instead of keeping the walls up, dig a somewhat undercity for people to retreat into, and with access to the port to escape then if there was any trouble?
I think that is as close to a solution that will help, but this will not be the end of this discussion. I feel that the city is too close and too heated in their thinking to be happy with anything but the utmost obliteration of the class divide. And so it was. You continue to have these debates and continue to try and figure out a new standard of living in Baldur's Gate, trying to address the problems and the newfound requests coming your way from a people that risked everything to try and usurp the existing government. There comes a time when that sacrifice for many of them comes due for reward. And that's what happens here, where the people start to expect that they would be rewarded and offer something in return. So while you're going through and sort of solving that, getting the hospital built, going around the room, we'll go to Mark. What is Claymore doing in the aftermath of the battle as his coin purse is brimming?
And it's not just my coin purse; it's my big sack. I'm trying to remember how many. Off the episode when we started filling our pockets, I had a few.
Every orifice is filled to the brim.
Yeah, I had a few to take it. Look, Claymore's really happy that we've tied a nice little bow on Red's story. But he's still got a bit of an itch. He very much has committed his life to trying to find his sister, his younger sister, who was stolen from the family at a very early age. The family house was burnt down. And the last memory he's got of her is being dragged out of a burning building by a shadowy figure. A little bit like a Dementor from Harry Potter is where the head imagery is at.
Nice.
So I think with some of that extra coin, trying to track down some enhanced kit, whether that's armor or additional weaponry.
And I think on that note, you guys find yourselves sort of chatting to each other as you plan your way around things, and Red Helm sees a chance for both you and Xander to potentially to earn some more money and potentially get yet another crack at his father's weapon cache. How does that go?
Yes, I invite them to dinner in my house, which they're already staying in anyway, so it's very awkward. Like, hey, you want to have dinner with me, guys? I have something to offer both you, Claymore, and Xander, and possibly Bear if he's hanging around anywhere. I haven't seen him since the battle. If you're interested.
Yeah, go on. Tell us what's going on here, eh?
What is the offer?
Food and ale.
Ooh,
I'm
good
listening.
offer. Food, ale, I'm in.
Bacon.
Yeah, always. Bed smoke, bacon, please.
Right away, sir.
We have a bit of a bacon fetish happening in this group.
Continues to cook some bacon. You smell maple bacon being fried on the air, as he knows what's up. This guy ain't messing around.
Two of the greatest words in combination with each other.
I literally just finished dinner and I'm hungry again already.
Oh, same. I've still got like this beautiful Asian-inspired taco, just titillating my taste buds, and yet I'm still like, I'd have some maple bacon.
I have an offer for all of you. Xander, Claymore, you two are some of the most upstanding people within the party. You both believe in the cause of justice and I wanted to offer you the position of forming a guard force, a new guard force for the city of Baldur's Gate, dedicated to righteousness and justice, to ensure that the level of corruption that was Baldur's Gate before never happens again. If that would be something that would interest either of you.
Is this a passive position, sitting on a bench somewhere and listening to things, or is this a position of out and doing and cleaning things up?
Pretty much the way I would think of it is you would wind up the clock and let it go. So you have like the official titles of head of the watch, but it's more like just a title, but you set it up to go about its business. It's up to you if you however much you want to be involved.
My outlook on justice has changed dramatically, as you can imagine, ever since our run-in with the Puzzle Master. I feel like bringing justice to this town is something that's has been put in my path on purpose. Count me in. We'll work out the details as we eat.
Excellent. And you, Claymore, friend, oldest of friends.
Red, I've got to say that I still am drawn by the call of justice, but it's not here. It's elsewhere, and I don't know where to find it.
You mean Water's Deep?
No, Water's Deep.
Water's Deep. I forget what it's called sometimes.
The city that got burned to the ground. No, I've scoured Waterdeep for the information and what I'm looking for. It's not as in Water's Deep. Now you got me saying it. It's not in Waterdeep. It might be in Baldur's Gate, but I don't get the sense that it's here. It's elsewhere. I'm gonna have to politely decline the offer, and the intent is that I will move on and track this thing down that I've been looking for the last decade. I'm happy to use Baldur's Gate as a base of operations and come and go, and if I'm here, by all means, I'll step in to help with the guard side of things. But no, I have unfinished business, and I very much need to finish it.
Well, I thank you for your candor, Claymore. I'm sorry that you won't stick around for a long time. I was hoping, we could all become part of the infrastructure here at Baldur's Gate. But in knowing that, I have kind of thought that your destiny may not lay here. I have prepared something for you, and I pull out a letter and I hand it over to you. That may help you if you leave without the rest of us. Just know that if you need us, please don't hesitate to call. I will be there. You've been there for me.
Is this a letter I open now, or is it one for the road?
We'll have a thing. I'll give it one to everyone that's been with us this whole journey. I do hand it one over to Xander as well, and I turn to Bear and I say, Bear, I have the most important job for you. You, I trust, surprisingly more than anyone else in the party. Get each
Really?
other. What I want to offer you is the head guard duty of the new council of Baldur's Gate, choosing the best, the strongest, the most capable warriors in Baldur's Gate to protect the council, with you at their head. That's protecting Jeremiah and all the others. Because you're the toughest son of a bitch I know. You'll find the toughest sons of bitches here in the city to protect the council, to ensure that what we fought for lasts forever.
So you're telling me that I can be paid good coin to beat the crap out of other people just for the fun of it?
Just to test them, not always, just to test them. To make sure they're up to snuff.
Unless they stand against the council, then go for your life.
Yeah. If they try to attack the council, go for your life.
Mate, you speak my words, and I give him the biggest slap on the back, nearly knocking him ass over.
Boom.
Oh, the bacon out of my mouth into the helmet.
So,
Disgusting.
on that note, you guys eventually get the bacon delivered, and it's not just any bacon; it's like thick cut bacon steaks that have been like marinated in maple syrup, and they've got a bit of a spice to them. Somehow they've got like a bit of a chili, so it's this gorgeous sweet caramelized maple with these just juicy bacon steaks that they get delivered to you now in the mansion that you have found yourselves in.
There's now 30 minutes of no one talking as we're eating.
I swear,
so
if anyone's
anyone
in the
seen
chat
Rain?
right now, if anyone's in the chat right now, they're also having bacon craving, aren't you guys?
Oh.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen Ren? I haven't seen Ren for a bit. Where is she?
Sir,
When this comes down.
I have found Ren amongst the goods that your father left behind. I thought that you might want her to join the meal as well. As Ren, you sort of walk into the room.
Ren,
You
bacon.
thieving little minx.
Do you sit down with a clang or like a clatter of cutlery?
Why are you jingling so much, Ren?
As I sit down, I'm just starting to pull like candlesticks and stuff out. So you still need to work on your security problem, Red.
And with
This
that,
is a bit of an
I've got
issue for you.
I'm going to pick Ren up and just launch her across the room.
Actually,
Resist.
so we're going to
Not
cast
even
hold
wait.
person.
Actually, I'm gonna duck out of the way if I can.
Oh, beautiful. Make a dex save.
What's my plus?
And you can go ahead and make a opposing strength check if you want. Oh, not good.
Oh.
20, natural 20?
As this isn't your first time being thrown around by Bear. You dodge nimbly out of the way.
I've seen what you do, Bear. You're not going to do that to me. Take a seat.
Sit down.
What's all this I hear about bacon?
Yes, have some bacon here.
Delicious.
There's still just a mound left. Like, and as you look into the bottom of it, you see that it's just like pooling with like maple syrup on the bottom of the dish. And you just have to like put your fork in and just get some of that extra onto there as you grab a slice.
I get an extra one and I chuck it off the edge for Mist, for Doggo.
Oh yeah, she's been in there like head on the table.
Ren, being probably the sneakiest person that I know, I want you to ensure that there are no points of egress here in the hospital, in the temple, or to where the council members will be staying. I also offer you this letter, and I know it's not much, but I also offer you my help in finding and destroying the darkness that is inside you. If that is something you're interested in. I've already been turned down. I'm 1-0 at the moment, so...
I do need your help, Red. I need your help before I can do anything else. I need to finish whatever has started with me. Finish this journey that I've begun.
And almost as if you, like in response, you hear that voice welling up inside you. You will never be rid of me, Ren.
Oh, that's creepy.
Ren just takes a moment to compose herself. Looks down at the table for a second while the moment passes. Red, I need to get rid of this thing inside me. I need your help and guidance on who I should go speak to. What are the clerics you know in Baldur's Gate, and what obviously people much smarter than I, and where I can go and research this entity and how to remove it.
Well,
The only tools we had seem to have vanished with Zim, and I need to find another way to extract this thing and destroy it once and for all.
I'll get the best clerics in the city, besides myself, obviously. On
And Xander.
who's Xander? Oh, that look. We'll get the best clerics in the city working on this overtime. Zorgol or
Sorry, go
Zorbart
ahead.
or whatever his name is. He'll pay for what he did to Waterdeep.
Yes, he will pay for what he did to Waterdeep and also what he did to me. I need to research more about it. I do appreciate any help you can give me to find that out. In the meantime, I'm gonna head out to the city and find a big old bag of holding to stash my 166,000 gold pieces,
Awesome.
or a couple of bags of holding.
Yeah, you guys have plenty of time to find ways and create interesting solutions, to buy warehouses to store your goods, to build bank accounts and lines of credit. I imagine that there's a time that passes in which all of you sort of figure out the practicality of managing this much money.
How much does Soraya have again? Soraya?
100,000 gold pieces if 10%
Cool, so
is gone there.
Yeah,
And
And then
Soraya, as you're going through and you've sort of finished up here and figured out a conclusion to the first adventure that you kind of wanted to go on to prove to your parents that it was all possible, you sort of get this feeling that you need to go back and just try and see if they're proud of you and if you've kind of proven yourself in their eyes. Do you head back to your parents?
I do. Wait, quick question outside. Do I know about Ren?
What about Ren?
About what's inside Ren? Because I want to take Ren back home.
You
'Cause she's-
hadn't been there before. You weren't there for that.
Okay, cool. Ren, are you still there?
yes, I'm still here.
Okay, no, because I do. So I'll come down and be like, I want to go home, and I'll give my gold to my parents. But Ren, I want you to come so you can properly introduce you to our new parents.
Soraya, I would really like that, but I need to finish what I've started first.
Maybe they can help. You said you needed help. Maybe my parents can help.
How could they help me?
I don't know. My mom's really wise and smart.
My
She's
mom's
really
a
old.
dragon.
I was waiting for it.
Never knows. And my siblings and my older siblings, they're famous adventurers. Maybe they know of something, or they know of someone that can help us. Help you.
I need to find the smartest wizards, clerics, and people who know about...
My mom has connections.
Let me explore Baldur's Gate first, and if
Okay.
nothing turns up here,
Sure.
I'll come with you.
Well,
meet
I'll
you at
wait
yours.
till you come and we can go together.
Okay.
There'll be
I don't wanna abandon you.
plenty of time for that. So eventually you feel that coin in your hand, the one that allows you to get back to your parents' abode, and you activate it. And as you arrive, you see the gorgeous marble flooring again, but this time both of your moms are there, and you see they smile. One of your moms with a grin that shows her large canines and her surprisingly robust nose. as she smiles, and you're welcomed back with opened arms, and they said, "Oh, I heard about what you did, and that you were able to finally achieve what you sought out to do.
Yes.
You're going to be just as good an adventurer as your siblings."
Thank you. But
And
mhm.
yes, darling.
So in the meantime, I kinda took the initiative, and we've adopted Ren. So you
Oh.
have another daughter! Yay!
Right. Okay. Well. That's great, darling.
And she
Well,
needs
let's
help.
let's focus on that one. But first of all, let's celebrate the fact that you're not a disappointment. I mean, a great success in our family. And you see that these magical streamers fall from the sky, and a light show just spins into existence as your whole family arrives, your brothers, your sisters, and they stand there dressed toe to toe with this gorgeous armor that almost radiates with the magic potential as you walk up with your +0 weapon and stand amongst them proudly as you take up the mantle of adventurer truly amongst your siblings.
Oh. So, what do I do with all this gold now?
Whatever you want. It's like
Where
if
do
you
I
won the
keep
lotto,
it?
what do you do?
No, I'm talking to my parents.
Oh, well, that's simple. If you're anything like me, your mom and I have actually very different strategies when it goes to gold. I personally prefer to sort of create a nest. I just sort of pile it on the floor and lay in it.
Is that comfortable?
It is quite comfortable, yes. I find that nights I don't sleep on the golden hoard. It saps me of energy, and the more the better. But
Maybe I should try that.
And your other mom is like, darling, you know that you're not
Yes.
You're not a dragon, right? You know that, right?
But I have dragon magic, so therefore I am sort of a dragon.
Have you ever heard of the Princess and the Pea?
Do peas exist in this world? Yeah, they do. Yes.
Well, imagine that you're even more pedantic than the princess in that story, and you're considering laying on a pile of metal. I'm sure you could sort of sleep on a bed. Nobody will judge you for it.
Well, I could put it under my bed, I guess.
Well, let's figure that one out. But we'll make sure that your money is safe and sound as the rest of ours is as well.
So does this happen every adventure? You just get all this money after every adventure?
No. I mean, are yours your parents?
Yeah.
Well, sort of. Usually not this little, but it's sort of symbolic of money to come. We've had to sort of buy whole estates for your siblings' money, but this is a great start, and from this I can see you building sort of arms, and you can definitely get yourself to that next level. You've got to use money to make money.
Just so you're aware, Mum.
You what? Sorry, dear.
I helped kill Xanathar, so it's a thing. So it's not some little thing.
I don't want to dissuade you, but hearing from your brothers and sisters, it sounds like the way it's being told is that it was actually a man named Bear that single-handedly slayed it with his bare hands.
Crown Prince, y'all.
I was support.
Well,
I
dear,
helped Bear.
as always, I am very happy that you're happy, and that's what's important here. And
Well,
I will always
need
stand
to go
by.
help Ren. Bye. I just
What about the food? We've set up a whole feast for you.
Bye.
Your
Oh, sorry,
siblings.
I can't hear you. You're cutting off. Oh, okay. Bye. Bye. And then I go away.
Oh well,
I'm back.
we'll see her eventually again, I guess. Now, where was that raw goat that we had lying around? As
Just slapping me up. Oh my god!
Um,
Don't you dare there.
Awesome. So that sort of concludes that one, and then we get to a bear, the old king of Waterdeep himself, slayer of floating tentacle beasts, and we find ourselves here.
Burner of pubs.
Burner of pubs.
Um,
Killer of invisible objects.
and sort of leading into your new role as you begin to create this group of fighters that are sort of beyond just the normal army, which is sort of being led by the Justice Keepers. You find yourselves, in a unique position to sort of build a network of people that are listening for danger. You build a network of people that are a bit more covert, a network that's there to fight crimes that other people don't even know are happening yet. If there's another bomb threat that's on the horizon, your team, you're trying to train them to react to that beyond just trying to fight it head on, but to remove it as a threat before it even gets that bad. And it is on one of these missions that you find yourself in possession of a hint of danger that's coming, something that you think might be too dangerous to be left alone. And looking at your force, none of them are really ready for this type of engagement. As you realize that the threat of assassination on Jason is too much of a threat to let fester into something that could cause unrest at this stage. How are you approaching this threat?
Well, seeing as I just saw him with the man that has employed me to be in such a prestigious, pretty, awesome little role I got here, I'm going to make sure that all of this is looked after quickly, swiftly. So I'll come back with my co-bear of undercover little agents and come back to the newly formed Justice Force. Xanathar, I believe our good friend Jason may be in more danger than I and my party can deal with. I do think that I may need your help to show these guys how to fight, just like the first time we met. I think it's time to really throw the hammer around and see if we can end the forces of evil that may kill Jason.
And so, who are you saying that to?
Xanathar. That's his name, Xander. I was like, hang on a minute.
I assume you mean bring justice, right?
Yeah.
If there's justice to be brought, Hammer and I are following.
You could do your 1-inch punch of death again.
Yeah, the one that nearly dropped me.
Well,
think, like...
The nipple cripple of...
the nip crip of destiny.
Yeah,
Did
by
you
the
crit on that? Was that?
Yeah.
Was that what made it so powerful? You did,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Absolutely. How do you respond, Xander?
let me get my mace. We will deal with this threat and bring justice. And as we deal that justice, we'll find likely people to help encourage as we take down and set up a force throughout the town to bring justice. Maybe the Mace team or Team Mace, or I don't know, but let's take the Mace of Justice and go take these bad dudes down.
But wait, before we step into this and go hell for leather, is there anything you need? As the newly informed Crown Prince of Baldur's Gate, I have access to almost everything.
There's only one thing I need, and that's more bacon.
Right away, sir.
Are we still having dinner?
I just expect that you've got a perpetual manservant ready to find you bacon at any point in
Ben
time.
Spoken knows what's up.
You've heard of the Smash Brothers? We are the Bacon Brothers.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Awesome. So
Life
you
becomes
two, are you two tackling this this threat alone?
Well, I'll turn to the. Are we near the rest of the party, or are
you
they?
can be, for sure.
You got a 20% chance of Claymore being around. That's a nope. Not around.
Everybody except Claymore, apparently.
For those that wish to come, there is an attack that will be made on Jason. Xander, not Xanathar, and I are going forth to end it. If you wish to join us, come forth. I will kit you with what you need, but beware. You may die a glorious hero, or if you return, I'm pretty sure you ran away. So, feel free to join me in being the greatest ever, and truly understanding what it means to be a crown prince.
So
if you wish to come and save Jason's life, follow me now.
Just quick,
being
just quickly, Robin. Just clarifying, how soon after recent events is this?
This is pretty close because it's still in the unrest, so you might not have
In which case,
found
no.
your way out just yet.
Claymore hasn't bamfed yet.
Awesome. So yeah, the it's still kind of the aftermath. Everybody's kind of settling. You're probably still trying to figure out just ways to manage your money.
I wasn't sure if this was like months after. Which
No,
case,
we'll
I would have
do
been gone.
that jump, but for now we're just trying to deal with the immediate aftermath. And so you happy to join the party?
Claymore's back, baby.
One more for the road. One more for the road, Winchester.
Let's do this.
being just on, I think I might come with as well. I want to see what this thing's all about, but
Yeah, go
Ben,
to where the
you're in
people are that
charge.
want to kill you. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
we need bait. Come with us.
I am nothing if not bait. Ben, you're in charge. I'll be the bait. I like this idea already. Soraya, you in?
Yeah, but I'm not bait.
No, I'm the bait.
Okay.
The bait is
bait.
that your mother was a dragon, and I think we're all on the same page. It's fine.
You're in
Remember,
Who's the
We're all
bait?
taking that one hook, line, and
Know
sinker.
that.
That is our
I
call.
still
If things
don't
go to
know
hell,
that.
my mother's a dragon. You run for cover.
Yeah,
Brad,
completely
you in?
coincidentally, that's our go word.
In.
Let's do this.
In for your help, Brad. In for the team.
Hands in.
Hands in.
And you can have my
On 3. Justice Force. 1, 2. Justice Force.
The Winchesters of Justice.
Bacon justice.
from Waters Gate. Who knows
so
at this point? Who knows?
you find some information that leads you,
Oh,
leads you to
dear.
believe that there seems to be another group operating in the shadows that have become far more impactful to the city now that the regime has changed. And you've heard rumbling that there is a hideout in the city docks where this group is operating from.
All right.
Well.
The city docks is where we'll find these guys, but we're gonna need to go quietly, seamlessly, and in a little bit of a different formation. Ren,
He's in front. Yep.
you go up high,
Yeah.
All right.
shoot down.
Just wait. Everybody. Yes, I'll get up high. Just if we can just stay close. Gather around for a second and let me just see if we can get some more silence, especially on yourself, Bear. And I will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Oh.
Sexy. And doing that, you all start to get a bit more stealthy. So I'll get you all to do a stealth roll, and then add 10 to that, please.
Oh,
34.
Sexy.
It ain't bad, hey. It ain't bad.
Ooh, 33.
Natural 1.
Oh no.
That seems rough. That really does.
Hey, Ren, it really helps if you don't yell the spell as you cast. Hey
Ah,
guys,
that's
I'm
what they
casting
were missing.
Padres.
Awesome. So, for the most part, you guys make it through quite stealthily, and it is almost good, except for the fact that Mist is walking beside you all, and Mist is hard to notice. Hard not to notice, and people give you a bit of a glare, even as the rest of you blend in quite inconspicuously.
It's a bit
Oh,
hard to
dear.
hide the dog that basically has saddle packs and full of cutlery and there's
Yeah,
that kind of
Jingling
thing,
with
yeah.
gold.
Anything that wasn't bolted down is just shaking its way down the street in Baldur's Gate. But as you get to the harbor itself, you start to do a bit of investigation, and you notice that the kind of fear and a bit standoffishness from some of the lower class folks still are here. And as you all round out, you notice that people seem to find their way back indoors, trying to avoid your obviously dangerous entourage. What do you all do?
Well,
Why are they all hiding from you? Bear, is it you? Why are they hiding?
Well, we were the ones who caused this massive upheaval, as it were. Whilst some may see the symbol of Red Helm as a beacon of hope and change in the city, there are those who see it as nothing but calamitous disruption.
While he's telling this to me, I'm going to be looking around the windows and roofs and things like that, trying to spot any sneak attacks.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
That's 20.
Nice.
Dirty 20.
With that roll, you notice that there's definitely people with their eyes on you. People are peeking out from little blinders, and you see people sneaking their head around to see what you're up to as you get closer. But nothing seems to be immediately jumping out to try and kill you just yet.
So, Bear,
Like this. Something's
what's the
wrong.
plan? Do I go out and stand in the middle of the street and start shouting that I'm ready for all comers? Like,
no, it's
Can
not that
anyone do a
obvious.
minor illusion?
I think we put you out in the center and let you walk slightly ahead of us. The rest of us move aside. Bren, stay high. Soraya, get ready to drop hell. And Xander and I will come running.
should I walk sultry to be better bait? To make
Yeah.
it
I
seem
can
that
turn them into a bug.
Shake those hips.
Yeah, shake the hips. All right.
Can anyone do an illusion or do an illusionary red helm that just stands there like bait?
We did
Minor
have
illusion
someone, but he disappeared from the face of reality.
Yes, classically.
Could
That-
minor illusion work or not?
For what purpose?
It says create an image. I'm just reading the things now to see if I can create a creature.
It's
Yeah, I mean,
usually
you create
defined
like
by
a-
size, I think.
Yeah, like a 1 foot cube or something you can do. Or
No larger than 5 foot cube.
yeah,
Well,
so you can do that
but-
5 foot cube if you,
You
want.
could
So-
do a short
yeah.
ass. You could do a short ass
The
red helm.
short red helm.
Could I
Oh,
make
God.
it
Do a
red
crouching
helm
red
tie
helm.
his shoelace?
Yeah, he could be crouching.
Crouching red helm
Red
hiding
Helm's
tiger.
good. That's fair if you wanted to do that.
Cool.
Go for it.
Guys, I can make Red Helm look like he's tying a shoe if we
But I
knew
was
what
gonna be
shoes were
sexy.
and had laces.
I was gonna be
Huh?
sexy.
You were
I
gonna
was-
be
I was gonna
sexy.
be sexy.
With
I haven't
red-
had a chance to
Yeah,
do this.
we don't
Whole thing's been
we
justice
don't want to
now be
blind
sexy.
people.
As you're
Yeah, Ben-
bending down to tie your shoe, the top of your red thong can just sort of pick up the top.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
hot,
you want
hot.
me to put a thong on Red Helm?
It
Absolutely.
has to be
Okay.
accurate.
Serves no
Okay,
other
what
purpose
should
than
I
just to
do?
make me feel sexy.
Let
Got
Red
it.
walk out because they've seen
What
us
should
coming.
I do, Robert? Like, should I roll anything?
No, there's no rolls, so you're just is that what your character wants to do?
Yeah, so I cast Minor Illusion. Red Helm is bent down, and you see, was it a thong, guys?
Yes.
peeking
Yes,
through,
yes,
a
it sure was.
lacy red thong peeking through, like,
Oof.
back in the 90s.
Oof.
Back in the 90s, early
90s.
noughties, Paris
That's what I'm
Hilton
wearing right now.
And that's canon.
Think Paris Hilton.
Send us your best
If we knew
character
who
art.
Paris Hilton was in this
Oh.
world.
God. Wow.
Don't say I
Wow.
wasn't a team player.
No,
No, nobody can argue that. Nobody can argue that.
So sexy red helm,
Sexy red helmet.
bending down in the middle of a town, in the middle of a square.
Oh,
Well, it would be Jason though, right? It's Jason that's bent
Jason.
over, not Red Helm.
There's no one named Jason in this campaign.
Jason.
Okay.
Jessup.
Jessup.
Jesse
So is
Barnett.
it Jessup that's bent over or Red Helm?
Yes.
Jeez.
So okay, Jessup's bent over with the song picking out. I know it's just on. I'm just being
Oh.
silly.
No,
It's
it's alright.
perfect. It's perfect. All right, so I'm popping you guys on the map. You guys find yourselves
Oh my
in.
god, can you draw a
Oh,
thong?
here's one I prepared earlier.
Yeah, there's
Says
actually
the
like,
DM.
oh my god, I can actually like tell the difference between things.
I know the angles. Much.
You guys
much
are
art.
sort of in this area here as you guys approach the clearing, where all of the houses are, in the space where you've got the tip off that there might be some force to be reckoned with here.
Are we gonna drop a sexy illusionary red helm?
Yes.
We just do
Hang
a
on.
duplicate.
Are you
of-
able to double me?
Yeah, I
there,
can.
GM? And
Someone
Ren, are you on
drag
the roof?
Sarai onto the board.
Yeah.
It's not working.
I was just going to say, Ren's just going to try and run and like just run straight up the wall onto the roof, like
Ninja.
parkour style.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Make a quick dex check for me.
A quick dex check.
So you see how good you can acrobatics your way up here.
Lol. Okay, sweet. No, I'll get rid of this.
22.
Remember, move apart.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
not bunching up.
there,
I'm up
where
against the
am I?
wall.
You are right here. Look at this. You right.
No,
here.
no, I'm
Where's
asking
your-
Bear. Where am I meant to be, Bear?
Spread out. Let-
Spread out.
Where's your doppelganger?
Move over.
Where's
Yeah,
the
I
illusion?
want to be
Building.
close to my doppelganger. I'll be behind up here.
This is the illusion with the red thong.
Oh, okay. So I had to be
Oh,
nearby.
beautiful.
I'll be
Red
here.
thong. It's hot.
And I will happily give him a little sexy aura as well. With
What was
5.
that?
That was me dying over the thong. Sorry, guys.
So you can see the radiance of the thong.
It's eye catching.
It absolutely is. Anybody within that distance will have to make a Constitution save to not stare at the thong peeking at
Roll
the
with
back.
disadvantage.
Awesome. So you guys are all setting up, and the illusion steps forward, leans down. As Sarai, you're concentrating on this illusion that you've pictured. The intimacy with the thong details very impressive.
Thank you.
It is nice to see you being sort of eyeing it during battle, as he bends over so delicately, and
The little look behind.
little
My
finger on the wrist. Like,
shoelaces.
Oh my god.
and as you do that, Ren, out of the corner of your eye, with your scouting, you see a glint of metal coming out of what looks like a secret slit in the roof of one of the houses here, and then a glint from the houses around as well. And with that, we will roll initiative.
Woo!
Woo.
I'm going to call out, Dark, they're firing!
Is it duck
Oh,
firing?
super.
What?
Not another animal thing.
Rabbit season.
Oh, 17! That's the highest initiative I've ever rolled in this entire campaign.
11 plus 3. No, I can't math. 14?
14.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh, you've been smashing the nat 20s tonight.
Claymore rolled a
20s and ones.
5 I think I was just so distracted by.
The song.
I wasn't watching things at all.
You failed your con save. That's fair. That's totally fair. Ben,
I was trying to scrub my eyes.
Awesome. Oh, so as I know we're about to dive in, I'm going to call
Yeah,
for a
I
quick
mean-
5-minute break so that we can jump in and enjoy the combat uninterrupted.
But I got all horny from my
Oh.
my illusionary form.
Well-
I don't expect
I'm
that
all
to
worked up
dissipate
now.
in the next 5 minutes.
Dan, you got 5 minutes, mate.
do it justice, you know.
Do it justice.
Oh dear.
I love that. That's do it.
All right, guys.
All right,
quick
5 minutes.
Quick break, and we'll be back at 9:35 probably, something like that. See you all then. Just
So glad I cut you off then, Dan. I waited for you to say something stupid and then I switched.
Turkey cock. There we go.
you can never win these things. You can never win these things.
You got him with both barrels.
There we go.
And we're back.
Welcome all. As we get settled into this encounter, I'm just setting up some of the initiatives for the enemies.
Oh God.
As we see a nice
27.
little natural 20 come down, which is always nice to see. You love to see it.
That's all right.
Wow.
Hey, Dan, that took longer than expected.
What?
Which part?
What?
I'm very...
Pre-break. It's all right.
Oh, right. Yeah. Hey, the image was good, but sometimes you just want to ride it out for a little while longer. As we find ourselves face to face with the slitted arrows that rain down upon you all. So we start off with Ren at the top. You have this chance to react by scouting out the area first. What are you doing?
I am straight away going to do a hunter's mark on the first one. Let me just make sure I mark that off. And then unleash 2 shots, one at that one and one at the next one I see. Like wherever those shots came from.
Cool. So they would be behind probably like 3/4 cover. You would just be able to see the glint because of the angle that you're at, and it's not full cover for you. So I'll get you to roll with disadvantage against them,
Sure.
but feel free to take that shot. I'd say that from where you are, there's probably one sitting up here, one sitting up here that you can see immediately.
Sorry, I missed where you were indicating.
Yeah, I didn't see
Sorry.
Yeah.
So can you see the ping on the map?
Robin, stop
Uh,
pointing at the
ooh,
screen.
I know.
Click.
This one. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see
There
that
you
one.
go.
That one
Yep.
and one over here.
Oh yeah, and they're behind cover. All right, let's
Yeah,
take
so
them
there's
out with-
literally just like an arrow slit that's been built into the roof that's got a perfect angle to shoot down at the alleyway.
All right. Okay, I won't change my attack. I'll just keep that as is. Oh, look at that. 24 to hit.
With disadvantage,
They're
Yeah.
both 13
roll.
plus
Ah.
9 plus 2.
you smack him. Smack him real good.
Hang on, let me just activate
Thread the
Hunter's Mark
needle.
activated.
Oh.
There we go. That's 15 piercing damage to the first one.
Awesome. And you immediately see the first one stop and the firing. The glint of the arrow disappears as you take them out with your bow.
Sweet.
Hey guys, I think
Let's
we've
take a
got
second
this.
shot at the other one.
We got this. We got this.
This is just the end of session. Jez just threading the needle.
23.
Getting
Go
everything.
roll that damage.
I mean, last
Oh
time
my
we
God.
played, he couldn't hit a
With
building,
a-
but
Oh god.
No, he's just gonna kill
12.
everything, and then we're not gonna get a chance
What
to
the
do
hell?
anything this round.
Oh
What's the
God.
plus 3?
What was that one for? That's Hunter's Mark plus the...
Hunter's Mark should be the first one, so 5 and 7.
Yeah.
I don't know what the plus 3 come from.
Because it's the advantage roll. It's rolling the damage with the advantage. So it's 5 plus the 7, right? In total.
Yeah, I think so. So
12.
Yeah, 12 in total. And yeah, that one falls down as well. As dunk dunk, as 2 arrows fly out with a brutal efficiency. Yep.
For movement, I'm gonna leap across to the next building here.
Awesome. Make an acrobatics check for me with advantage as you leap across. The agility of your ranger training coming in handy here. With a 21, you leap with the utmost ease across. Your grace in combat is just evident in this moment. As you do that though, you're immediately able to see a little bit more of what's going on around here. And you see these 2 people begin to appear from the side alleyways in the dark as they pop out.
Where are they? Give us eyes.
What? One of them is directly past the fake Jason. One is just around the corner.
You just hear one yell, "Fake! He's a fake!"
No, I didn't say that. I sent a message to do that. No.
I redact what I
Oh,
just
hey,
said.
Izzy's in the chat. Welcome, Izzy.
Hi, Izzy.
Welcome. Good to see you again.
Woo!
Alright, time to get KO Bam Bam out here. Where is he?
Yeah, we're gonna start smashing. As you guys are
KO
all...
Bam Bam. He's banned.
As you're all sitting amongst these people, you see the sort of people find their way out of the buildings, and this man that looks to be dressed in some sort of uniform begins to yell, "Send them out!" And you all see as the shout happens, they push just a bunch of townspeople just into the square. You guys are immediately overwhelmed as just all of the people that sort of were hiding now being pushed outside and coming into the general pathway here and bustling all you. It's hard for you to even see what's going on and who's a friend, who's a foe, as you see children and women and men that obviously aren't fighters coming into this area. As you do so, I want...
Hang on. I just want to thank Izzy here for just gifting a ton of subs to everyone.
Oh,
thank you so
wow.
much, Izzy.
Holy crap! Thank you.
Thank you, Izzy.
So
That is a lovely way to finish Waterdeep.
It's beautiful.
Mind blown.
You as always have a guaranteed guest spot as some fun NPCs that we will happily have you on again for a session or two. So we'll definitely chat again.
For that, I'm willing to retire.
There's no way I'm
KO.
not like spending the rest of the night just with like a huge smile on my face as I murder all of you.
I hate you.
Bring it, DM.
Don't forget to use your rage points for rerolls. The DM cannot kill off our character.
So, by the way,
I did have one.
I have saved up
That's a start going.
20,000 rage points.
Oh no!
Oh no.
In the moment that I want to counteract all of your good luck, I'm going to give myself so much inspiration. You won't have anything.
I'm just gonna throw it out there as the streamer of this thing. I have unlimited rage points.
Oh no! Oh damn it!
Hey, Izzy, I think we're looking for a new DM. Time zones are fucked, but
That's the ultimate DM distance.
yeah.
That's true. That's true. It'll be a good upgrade.
Boo! Right.
Alright, let's do this.
Well,
Let's kill
Yeah.
you guys can usurp me once I've murdered you. I think that's my last bit of vengeance.
Again, DM. What's happening with townsfolk and these bad
So,
guys? What's happening?
These buildings that were seemingly like you saw it was abandoned, there was nobody around, but as this person makes himself known and shouts his command, all of the townspeople just at once start screaming as they're forced onto the streets en masse. and it's almost like a stampede of townsfolk that come through the area here with you all. And you guys are all sort of trying to just figure out where the enemies are, and trying not to hit someone that's not a friendly. But at the end of the day, it's just so hard. So I'm going to need all of you to how do you react? Because I'll give you a chance to react in the way that you think your character would be. Like, would you be trying to brace yourself? Would you be trying to dodge? Would you be trying to like use your perception to figure out who's who? Would you try to judge insight and who's genuine? What's your approach here?
Rage!
Who would have thought that one going?
Wait,
The
where are they
butcher
going?
of Baldur's Gate is out.
Oh, I like that one better.
You can
Crown
get it,
Prince of Waterdeep and the Butcher of Baldur's Gate.
you can get it tattooed on your other moob.
Are they coming down this road? This little.
They are. They've come around out of all of the buildings. So all of the entrances that you see around here, they were swarmed into the common area here, and they basically surrounded you all.
Red Helm is next to me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I try and stick with him as much as I can. And whoever else
right.
is part of the
Are
party.
you sure you want to do that?
Oh. Look, remember, -1 intelligence, so...
That's right, us dum-dums will stick together then.
Yeah.
Apes
Oh.
together strong.
I'm definitely going to clear house. I'm
Apes
going to aim.
together strong.
Wait, what?
All of it.
Together strong.
Sorry, I heard somebody else say something that actually was a practical strategy. Who was that?
Yeah, that was the guy that has +1 to intelligence.
Good.
I'm just going to
What's
clear
your
house.
go-to
I'm going to aim for this bloke and just run through the crowd like I would
Awesome.
for the ale when the bar opens. I'm going straight for this bloke.
And
I'm
you
like
run-
rugby scrum behind
Yeah, I'm gonna
behind
click-
Bear, just like pushing him, just
Yeah.
helping him get that extra strength through.
Yeah, it's pick and drive
I
time.
will
Pump
bring
through the
up
legs.
the tail for that because I was not going to go quietly into this good night. Let's go.
As you guys are charging,
Flying bee.
Bear, as you're taking the lead in this charge, your rage obviously emanating from you, I'd like you to make a deck save, as out of the corner of your eye, you see the glint of metal, the tiniest little glint.
You have advantage, don't you?
No.
Because danger sense, danger sense.
Have you got do you get advantage on all dexterity saves?
If
Surely
you
not.
can, that's what if you see it coming.
If he sees it, and you just said that he saw it.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
I don't want him to die.
Awesome. You guys hear Bear yelling as the rage just emanates from him. But dodging the glint of metal, you see Bear disappear from the over the top of all of the rest of the people as you're all sort of running towards Bear in this moment. And as the crowd settle, the people running away down the street, emptying it all out, you notice that Bear has been lost amongst the people. As Xander, you now see in front of you both of these men in uniform that have come out, as well as from the back you see a glimmer of purple as one of the last people show themselves in the mix, waiting for you all to approach. And with that, it is Xander's turn.
So I'm Xander is just charging straight in. Spiritual weapon along for the ride that was cast earlier. The first thing I'm doing is just taking a straight melee attack. The golden mace of Tyr, Mace of Justice. Just like full pelt, running as hard as you can, just scratching that thing through. 13 to hit.
One of these guys. Let's have a look and see how you go.
25 to hit would have been nice.
I'm just making sure and seeing what you guys have. I think he should hopefully be okay. So what was your roll?
13 to hit.
Misses. This as your mace glances off this metal-studded armor that is upon their shoulder, as a glint as it smiles at you, missing him in this moment. And swipe after swipe, it just seems that you cannot make a dent on this practiced swordsman.
Wow.
As he smiles, knowing that whatever plan they have for you all is coming to fruition. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, so with that, when we came in earlier, I cast the spectral weapon, my little blue square there. So it's going to be attacking.
Awesome.
20 to hit.
20 hits.
Spectral action. For 8 force damage.
You bring your spectral mace down as you distract him from the front with your normal weapon attacks, as you stab him in the back with the spectral sword, taking 8 points of force damage.
And then, as I look over, I just noticed Red has appeared beside me, and with my bonus action, I'm going to cast a little bit of Shield of Faith. So Red is going to get a handy little.
Handy?
I thought you were going to stop there. and I was
Handy,
like,
thank
well,
you.
Here we go.
I didn't know we were that close, but thank you.
A handy
Oh
little
my God.
+2.
I
+2 to
ship
AC.
Xandar and Red.
I do too, honestly. Best pairing, OTP. So you Shield of Faith them, and you get yourself a +2 bonus to AC for 10 minutes, as long as you maintain that concentration. There, Xander.
I'm
And
not
on
kidding.
to, as you begin
that
to
handy makes
glow,
it so much better.
as you begin to glow from the handy, you find yourself ready to fight and in possession of your turn. What do you do?
It did leave him glowing.
It was really a happy ending, you know.
Is it poor form to red card the DM?
I look at Xandar. Thank you, friends. Oh shit, blood's not in my head at the moment.
What?
Alright.
It's been, you know, guys, it's been good. We've lasted this long. We've managed to maintain some level of stability.
It's been 2 weeks. There's a lot built up. Oh god. What am I saying?
Red card.
All right, just reset. Wipe
Is
the
it just a
plate.
regular card because he's wearing a red helm?
That's why they call me Red Helm.
Such a knob.
Oh,
The red
no.
knob, I mean, just a tip. I mean, what?
That's been 27 sessions in the making.
Next one's a sin bin.
Oh god! All right, no bans,
Next one's
guys.
using
Come
the
on,
consent
come on.
tab.
Let's,
Alright, okay.
play it strong. Let's finish the game.
Alright. I pick out where I think the people are in the crowd who are trying to attack me. And I take off my helmet and say, "Is this what you want? You cowards!" As I place it back on and I cast Spiritual Guardians. So, very cool. I call forth the spirits to protect me in a 15-foot radius. They appear as tiny little floating inflatable cats around me.
Love it.
Yeah.
The ultimate.
So
I designate those who I know who aren't hostile towards me
GM Chief in the
to not be
house.
affected.
DM chef, the actual GM
Welcome, Raiders.
chef. Like this is probably a DM that can actually cook, you know.
So, a creature. So they have to make wisdom saving throws. An affected creature's speed is halved, and when it enters or when it starts its turn in the area, or enters it on its turn, they then make the wisdom save, and if they fail, they take 3d8 radiant damage, or they take half as much damage on their turn, though, not this turn.
Awesome. So that'll be, I think, at the moment, this guy, and it's people that you choose, right? So it's not just
Yes.
everybody around you.
But as I say that, I'm going to push my way up to stand right here, so that my spiritual guidance gets a couple
Beautiful.
people. And I say,
That's-
I'm right here. You want this?
Come get it. Anything else in your turn?
If I can see one of them, I might just bonus action, just like use a cantrip to Sacred Flame.
Yeah.
next
Hit
to
him.
it.
Hit him.
Hit him. Get him. Once my laptop
Oh.
starts listening to me, there we go. Okay. All
Oh,
right.
and thanks for the sub, inflatable cat.
Thank
you.
you, inflatable cat. Well, just know that all your stuff, all money goes towards improving the stream to make it better.
Absolutely.
Just the stream, not the content or the people on it.
No,
Yeah,
maybe.
but the stream
We
will look better.
we stay the same. The stream just gets better.
Unfortunately.
We're
You
sorry
just see
about
us
that.
clearer, you just hear us better.
All right.
So,
So they have to make a dex save of 14.
and who are you channeling? Are you channeling the glowing purple or one of the guys in
So
uniform?
I'll go the purple guy because he looks the most standout-ish.
I mean, you would be right in thinking that. I give you that. And they have to make a dexterity save, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Let us get that in the chat. We get a 12. So they do not
They
make...
fail.
They
They fail. They take 3 points of radiant damage. to that
Beautiful.
purple.
So with your inflatable cats floating around you, ready to damage all your foes, you bring down a holy fire upon your enemy as you begin to make your way through the foes that lie in front of you. Not to be outdone, we now have your wolf wren ready to jump into the action.
Wolf friend charges up to.
Mist having some fun. So does Mist have a
Oh.
thing for cats? Is Mist gonna chase one of the cats? Or we got some good constitution?
I don't think Miss quite recognizes inflatable cats as cats, more as like potentially balloons.
That's fair. That's fair.
Not
Both
quite
equally
distracted just yet,
dangerous.
but would charge up and attack old mate right here with a good old bite attack.
Let's hit him.
Advantage on attack rolls if a creature, at least one of the wolf's allies, is within 5 feet. So I'd say that's yes.
Yes, for sure.
Great. That's 13 to hit.
Misses as her fangs bite onto the armor. She's not letting go, but it doesn't inflict damage as she sits there tossing the hand back and forth, trying to bring this guy down.
Cool, that's all.
Beautiful. I'll give them a disadvantage on their attack until they break her off. Next up, we have Bear. Now, Bear, in the midst of all of that confusion, you saw nothing but the path in front of you until you realized that somehow you had been deflected and maneuvered into some sort of enclosed space. You are now, as a bull in a china shop, sitting in a building of some sorts, not sure which of the buildings, as you begin to just try and figure out where the enemy is, as you realize that you don't know where the entrance is or where the exit is or what's up or what's down in the space.
Is it dark in here, or can I see? To a degree.
You can barely make out the edges of things that are close to you. It seems whatever was bringing you in here wanted you to be, vulnerable and unable to fight back.
Alright. I'm gonna do what I always do best, and I'm gonna light this bitch on fire.
Oh god.
So I'm gonna pull out one of my. What have I got here?
Come on,
Torch.
baby.
Don't
I'm
burn
gonna
the
light it up
campfire.
and
We
just
literally
rip the
just
torch on.
saved them.
I'm gonna light up the torch and we're gonna hotbox this baby.
And that's how the Great Fire of Baldur's Gate started,
I am
fellas.
regretting giving Beowulf the
Responsibility?
command of this.
Alright, so I'm gonna light up my torch and see what I can see.
As you manage to get your torch lit, you start to see a glow around you as you see 5 men all around you smile. You see glints of metal in their teeth as you see one of them look towards you and says to you, I've been looking for you a lot there, Bear. You think that we let you get a bit of a hint that we were after your friend Redhelm there, but it was you we were after all along.
Oh, what? What? No!
I've been wanting to get revenge for what you did to Xanathar all that time ago.
Oh god,
And to
what
have
done?
tracked you down all the way here to Baldur's Gate. But it'll be worth it to kill you and drop your corpse from the roof onto your friends.
Cannot wait, sweetheart, to rub your blood all over my other moob. And I jiggle my moob where Xanathar is in. And then with that, I'm just gonna slam my axe straight down on him.
Awesome. Go ahead and give your best shot at this.
Where are we? No,
Look, if it comes to it, Bear's going out in a blaze of glory.
Oh, this is not a good roll.
Awesome.
Where is he? Which room are they in?
You don't know, which is
He's
the
been
fun of
taken
the
off the
encounter. So yeah, you begin with your first swipe, and as it crushes through, you just see it splinter wood around you as the furniture that was in here begins to just fall to pieces. But they jump backwards, trying to avoid you. They've prepared for this moment for a long time.
Oh, okay. And with that, knowing that it's all wood around me, I'm going to pick up the torch and throw it onto the furniture.
God!
I'm going to create a
I
bit of
didn't
fun.
actually mean blaze of glory.
So as you
This way.
make kindling all around you, the perfect fire starter, torch lit in hand, you throw it onto the ground as it just lies there, and there's a tense moment where the fire is just in preparation of lighting. So what
Oh no!
a death save will count as a success for the lighting. Anything less will end up in it not lighting.
Hang on, yeah,
Got a
okay.
reroll.
You are allowed to use
got a
your
reroll,
reroll.
Bear.
You have a reroll, Bear.
As in a attempt to go out and play, and even as it falls, you realize it's not going to light. You blow on it again to just try and give it a second chance, and one of the enemies puts their boot onto the flame and says, "If you want to get us, you'll have to face us like a man, unlike what you did to Xanathar."
Welcome to my plan, sweetheart. I'm going to go straight up with an uppercut with my axe using my second attack.
Yeah, boy.
There we
And
go.
with advantage, as he leans in with your distraction, you catch him with a beautiful natural 20 as you put your axe into 2 hands and bring it through this person. As you slash through them with a gorgeous strike. You see this person fall backwards onto what seems to be a wooden chair as it just collapses with a loud thud. Ren, outside, make a perception check with disadvantage to see if you heard that over the commotion going on outside.
Perception check disadvantage. That's 8. That's hard to lose to. Yeah, definitely 8.
Beautiful. So you can feel a bit of a disturbance, but you can't really pinpoint which house it's coming from, but whatever gut instinct you have, you know that there is a bear somewhere here, and the voice inside you, ever the taunting figure, whispers, "Doesn't it feel so bad to have your friends so close, yet you know that their death is ever more likely?"
This is not your time, Zorgo.
As it is Soraya's turn.
Soraya got a reroll as well.
Oh,
Yep.
because I also have inspiration from like the Puzzle Master.
Yeah, so I
There
mean,
you
if
go.
you're
Oh my
if you
God.
get stuck, make sure
So-
to use them.
Question: if I was to polymorph
Yes.
someone
Yes.
into like a bug,
Yes.
could we step on them and kill them?
It breaks their polymorph when their new form hits 0.
So
But
if
they're dead,
anything,
right?
you're if anything,
No,
you're
no.
giving them hit points.
You're giving them extra
Oh.
hit points, but they can't break out of it until you do, right? So
So you
it's
can
like you
literally-
can make one of them a bug, deal with the other one, and then come back to the guy that's the bug.
You make him a bug and you put him in your pocket. And you keep going.
Because if I use my sorcery points, I can polymorph 2 creatures.
So in that regard, you can get both of them to bugs, but it will require you to use concentration.
Yeah.
But you will be able to keep them that way for an hour as long as they make their wisdom saves.
Fail, right?
They
Sorry, I'm
fail.
just.
Sorry.
I'll come back to it. I'll hit old mate over here. Where is he?
No,
This
old
guy?
mate. What did old mate do to you?
Him. Yeah, that guy. I'll hit him with. I need to think this through. Because if I fireball good old chromatic orb at first level. What?
No, Bear's got a reroll as well.
I don't know.
What's the plan?
Right.
What you gonna do? The heat of battle. Don't think about it too much. Use your instincts.
Come on.
And the best thing is, I get to add. What happened? Wait, it's roll. I think it's rolling. Oh right,
Nothing's
it's rolling.
You roll 1.
There we go.
Oh.
She did.
Oh, I will use the 20.
So you're gonna use your inspiration?
Yeah, I'll use my inspiration to get that 20,
Cool.
and it's 19 plus. Oh no, they already added the elemental affinity.
Indeed.
Sweet, cool. So 19 damage.
Boom! As you blast this thing for an additional 19 points of damage. You just hear in the back of your head, "That's right, my mum is a dragon." As you blast this magic through your enemies, bringing
Yes.
them
So
to a point where they are bloodied.
Burns more like.
Is that the end of your turn?
Or should I move? I'll move up. You know how there's the orange boxes?
Those
Right.
are doorways, entrances.
Yeah, the doorways. Is there like a I'll move over here. That's cool. That's alright.
Beautiful.
I think that'll end my turn for now.
Awesome. So as you do so, floating up into the air, you see this purple glowing enemy begin to make their way up onto the roof here.
Oh.
Speaking,
They go within 15 feet of me, DM, so they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
did this
Yes.
one? Did this one do it?
It literally
Yeah.
just flew into my area. It's 15
Hey.
feet.
Hey, if it does, it does. So wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
You know, inflatable cats seem harmless, but they can be so deceitful.
Yeah. Those rubber claws, you gotta watch out for them.
They get ya. They get
They'll
ya.
get ya.
They make a 12.
They fail, so they take 3d8 radiant damage.
Roll
Inflatable
the
cap for the
damage.
win.
Inflatable cap for the win! 12 points of damage to that purple people eater.
And he's dead.
Nice.
Very, very brutal. As just living, this thing starts to take damage. You hear their voice whisper into. It almost seems like they're talking into each of your ears. Well, it seems that you are quite the capable lot, but it is not. It is not you that we are after. We've already got what we came for. Leave
Okay.
now, and there'll be no need for any further violence. Go home.
How do you have it? Redhome's right here. How do you? We have him. He's not with you.
Mind not, wielder of weak magics.
Ooh.
There is time yet
Yes,
for you
fine.
to understand the world, but it is not today.
Hey,
I blast this purple bitch.
She says, I will have your word now. Will you leave? Or shall I force you to regret making any other decision?
Is this
Oh,
an all
it's
I'd love
about
the
you?
reaction
or is this-
shooter. I would love
who's
the
hearing
reaction
this?
shooter.
All of you feel like they're talking directly into your ear.
Jesus, so many rerolls right now.
if you hurt the people,
You
of
gotta
Water's
reroll.
Deep,
You gotta reroll.
if you hurt the people of Water's Deep, Baldur's Gate, sorry, or my companions, I don't know who you are, but I will hunt you down. I will find you, and I will fucking kill you. You fucking purple people eater.
Wow. Let's see about that. As with a beautiful, as they channel this power in the sky, bringing it together, you see coalescing in their hands is a bolt of crackling electricity.
Counter
And
spell, but I don't have that. So
I was like, you counter spell? In that moment, I was felt real bad. Like, she
You get to
unloaded,
just
like
say
the
it.
best spell on you.
I just wanted to say it and be like, yeah, I did it. It's a party.
As you see the crackle begin to shift, she splays her hands out as this radiating blast of electric energy goes through you all as she casts Chain Lightning.
Whoa.
And
Shocking.
Shocking indeed. And she's going to do it towards Sarai.
Soraya,
Yeah.
do you have counter spell?
They will also be able to. So you start off by making a deck save, and additionally, that will then launch off to your wolf as well as Red Helm, because of the way the lightning arcs. Actually, it's 30 feet. I'm pretty sure it'll even get to you up there. Oh no, it'll get to you, Xander, as well. So all three of you in that area, make sure to roll that dex save.
17, okay.
Sorry, who?
We got a 16.
Well,
17.
you guys are rolling. Let's get them all in.
using a luck point.
Using a luck point.
Woo.
A luck point.
You've got rerolls up the wazoo, Xander.
Ooh.
You don't need them.
Oh,
Oh.
that's sexy. So anybody
And
that
21.
is under a 15, so use your luck point for that. Everybody else made their save. You guys,
1 million points of damage.
yeah, you're gonna probably just take half of a million, which is a little bit more manageable. As we get to the spell, and half, yes. So, a very relaxed.
Oh god! Oh my god!
Just the first
Oh.
one. Just the first one.
Oh, it's a lot of dice.
Oh.
So that is 51 damage, halved to 25, to each of you, except for you, Dave, which is Xander, who managed to, as the lightning arced towards you, putting your mace up in front of it, the mace absorbs all of the energy from this blast.
And Claymore, right?
Only
Just when you
someone
say
had
all of
counter
you.
spell.
Everybody
Yeah,
that
Ren was
they
safe too, right?
I
Okay.
believe.
Yeah, good.
Where
Claymore was just chilling out the back somewhere.
Yeah, Claymore's still
you're
picking
good.
flowers.
You weren't targeted. And Ren, for your sake, you've got to make that save for your doggo as well.
Oh god,
Oh.
dog's gonna fucking
Oh
die.
no, we're literally cooking
That
a
dog's
dog
gonna
alive.
fucking die.
Korean
Oh
barbecue.
wanna
god,
make
she's
a
gonna be
dex save.
overtaken by
Fuck
all
off, Rod!
from this. Oh my god.
I can only make a dex check. How do I make a dex save with this stupid
Just
creature?
yeah, Dex. You should be able to press the Dex.
Check.
Just press the Dex stat.
Oh god.
14?
The dog's gonna
14.
fucking die, and
I-
Ren's gonna go fucking ape shit and turn
It's-
evil.
It's
Let's see,
gonna
Red.
be
Chill.
fucking nuts. It
What?
does not make the save.
What was the damage? 25.
51.
51.
51? Yeah, dead.
Oh no! Oh my god!
No, not dead. It's knocked out.
Okay.
Is that right?
No.
What is it? is
What?
it
How many
more-
points does it have?
It's got 28 hit points.
Oh.
Yeah, dead.
Oh,
Oh, actually,
Thank
56, so
goodness.
it's knocked out.
Okay. Just
Oh.
unconscious.
Just unconscious.
Oh, that was too much.
Oh, sorry.
That was
too much. I was just like all I pictured in my head was the dog dying, Ren
My
just
heart.
going like full on beast
My
mode,
heart,
and
my
Soul
heart,
Dog
my heart.
merging.
Oh goodness.
Would have been amazing.
All right, so I will now take over rolling death saves for Mist
Oh,
Oh god.
until the end of this encounter.
Robin,
Next up,
you'll forever be
Why?
known as the DM that kills puppies.
it won't be me that killed the puppy. It'll be this evil purple bitch. And next up, we have the one of the orcs, who is not orc, sorry.
So the orc has to roll a wisdom
They-
saving throw.
They do.
Oh.
And
So
both of them in my circle. All of them.
that's
are in my
wisdom
circle.
save.
Yep.
You are turning into quite the formidable cleric, though, aren't you?
I have my
they,
moments.
They get a natural 20.
Okay, so they take half damage still.
What's the damage?
So 13, so
nice,
6 points of
nice
damage.
6.
Nice
Beautiful.
little 6 points of damage.
Nice little 6. In retaliation, they strike out towards you immediately, not wanting to be hurt by you any longer. You see, this thing is a beast, as it just begins to slice at you with speed, as its blade just rains down upon you. As swipe, you see this long blade attack, and then
Swipe,
a glint
no
of a
swipe.
dagger, as it also brings in the dagger to the combat. So in total, we've got a 14, an 8, and a 21 to hit.
How much? So the boost for Spirit Guard, for Shield of Faith.
AC.
plus 2
Okay,
AC.
so my AC is 21.
So
now,
meets
so
it. So
makes it, yeah.
you are just a formidable meat shield at this point. But eventually, one of the daggers just glanced and managed to slice you enough to pour blood. As you take 6 points of piercing damage.
And do I have to make a Constitution saving throw to make sure that I don't lose my Spirit Guardians?
You do. You will have to do that for the concentration check.
Awesome.
And I believe you can make that by adding your... Yeah. Should be fine. I think that
11.
works.
So it is 10 or half of the damage that I took, I believe, if I
Yeah.
succeed. So is that a success with an 11?
Yes. So you're good.
Cool.
As the inflatable cats continue to guard you, spinning around.
That's it.
Now, Ren. Claymore.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Claymore.
You are.
Claymore, bring it home.
Sure.
Claymore's still at home.
To be sure. Claymore is outside of 30 feet, so really not gonna be all that much use. Can I? Let's run 30 feet, or move 30 feet. Can I
sorry,
see
no.
Purple Bitch on the top of it?
Yes. You saw her flying, like she was floating up in the air.
Chance Lance.
Ooh. Sneaky little chance, Lance.
No, you're pronouncing it wrong.
I do have to be true to some of my ancestry at some point.
Alright, so Chance Lance has been thrown. The roll is coming. 17 to hit
Hits.
for 11 pointy, chancey, lancey damage.
That's a delightful little weapon.
And it
As,
snaps back into the fist.
boom, throwing it out, reversing that momentum in time. You're just darting this thing into your enemy with little to no avail. Anything else in your turn?
I'll give it a bit of a spin myself, and flick it with the other hand.
Oh,
Oh,
Nothing but
you
flair.
need to please do a
Nothing but
performance check.
flair.
I want to please do a performance check.
we just start.
Okay, we'll do a
You can
performance
do your
check.
roll. Do your roll, see if it hits first, and then do your performance check.
There's the performance check. It's a 13.
You know, middling. It's not bad. You know, it's one of those sort of local productions. You don't know whether it's like a high school play or whether it's just amateurs, but you know it
Who
does.
gives a shit? It still hits. So that's a 19 to hit with 10 piercing.
Awesome. So continuing to just whack this person down, you see them begin to bleed as the chance lance and just to pierce a real fleshy bit on their arm. Next up, we have Ren at the top of the order.
Okay, I'm going to first move my hunter's mark over to the purple people eater,
Yes.
and then just fire a shot straight away before I do anything else. With 18 to hit.
18 hits.
With hunter's mark, that's 15 damage.
Beautiful. Showing why you are very much the assassin at this point. Smacking with 15. You see them take a huge chunk as they begin to growl, and you see the crackle of energy begin to form, and this time looking only at you, Ren.
Oh, I'm just going to shuffle, like, strafe sideways and just call out, "Where is he, you fucking bitch?" and fire a second shot at him.
Beautiful. You'll never know. As
13?
13, you see a force just appear in front of them as the arrow lands in the force and then gets diverted around, dropped behind them like water moved it past them. I will destroy you. And next up, we have one of the other bandits who's sitting here. They have to make that wisdom save as well, I believe.
Yes. Everybody.
With an 18, so they take half damage.
Half damage. Oh, here it comes.
They're surprisingly good with this wisdom.
It's really good. So 19 halved is 9 points of damage.
As this person with the whacked by the inflatable cats takes the first chunk of damage for this round. What a formidable weapon as they begin to charge through.
Who'd have thought
So-
inflatable cats would be so deadly?
Finding a way to sort of flank you, they're going to smack down upon you with fury like you have never seen. As they begin to slice, trying to just take you apart piece by piece. The big part of the resistance here. A 20, a 21, a 23. I believe two of those hit.
Two of those do hit. And I say, as he hits me, I say, "My father hit harder than you, motherfucker." As I
He growls and
fly.
says, "I'll have plenty of time to take you finger by finger when you rot in the cells of our base." As you take 11 points of slashing damage.
11. That's 1-1. Yes.
Sorry?
That's 1-1 points of damage.
Yes,
Legs
indeed.
11.
Yes, indeed.
Awesome. Cool.
Next up, Xander, what is up?
What is up? Justice. Justice is up.
Let's see this justice coming in hard.
Can I see Purple Bitch up the top there?
Oh, she's
Considering I'm on the ground.
glowing.
Glowing. Okay. I'm just gonna, having seen her like just blowing up there, just gonna turn and
What you got? What you got?
I'm gonna turn and just like rapid fire a little guiding bolt. A 26 to hit.
And rapid fire you do. What's the damage there? What are we looking at?
Passing at level 3. Here it comes.
Oh,
So for a 24 points of radiant damage.
not bad. Not bad. So I got a question for you. How do you guys do it?
Yes!
Oh yes!
Just like, did you describe it as like water? The last time the arrow that got shot just kind of.
Yeah, like the
deep
force was
behind.
able to like just move it away like it was a liquid.
Yeah, I mean, similar would happen this time, except like there's a small smirk on the face as the bolt hits, right? But as the flash of light hits, Xander's just yelling "Justice!" and instead of it like just disappearing through the water just becomes like exploded as it hits her. Like, yeah,
Awesome. As
Just
you
slow-mo.
just rip her apart with her own magic, putting too much energy in it for her to handle. The shield, whatever it was, shatters and she falls to the ground, withering away and leaving but a husk of what she once was as the power seeps from her.
while I'm
And-
still looking at her,
Yeah.
I just spiritual weapon, just sort of give it a little bit of a nod with the other hand off towards the dude behind me for a re-roll, because that's not going to hit. So I'm going to use up one of my re-rolls. The 21 to hit with spiritual weapon on mate here.
Beautiful. So yeah, coming through, you bring that weapon around again, smacking down on them. How much damage you'll be dealing?
12 force damage.
Awesome. So your weapon slices through them as you begin to easily separate the foes, and with your win, as you begin to just dismantle whatever resistance they had, you all outside quickly find yourselves in control of the situation. The two bandits left fought valiantly as they try to distract you and keep you occupied for as long as they could, but inevitably they were nothing compared to the prowess you guys were able to showcase once you started to work together and didn't have any of their magical support watching over them.
Can I
It is
grab
at that-
one of them, take one alive?
You can definitely try a non-lethal one of them if you wanted to.
I would like to.
I am happy for that. So
I
we
want bear back. I need my bear.
so as
Gary,
one
come
of
back.
them as one of them lies there bleeding out, and you sort of stabilize them long enough to have this discussion with them, he spits at you as you begin to question him about where Bear is. You'll never get that betrayer.
I can kill you and bring you back all day, buddy.
Make that two of us.
You'll have to do worse than tempt me with death.
Alright, someone take his
Chance, Lance. Are we still in a?
I can turn you into a bug.
bag of necessity. There we go, bag of necessity. True serum, let's go.
Unfortunately, that was the last dose. What a
Ah,
shame.
damn it.
But you guys continue to interrogate. Can I get like an intimidation check from one of you?
That-
Feel free to roll with advantage.
That is my bag.
One of
What
you
is-
with
what-
advantage.
What's your modifier there, Claymore?
Oh, it's actually only +2. I thought it was
I've
I have
got
+5,
You're
which
plus
is
5
joke.
with intimidation? Holy crap!
Charisma.
I will also guide Soraya for this with her +5. So it's
Oh,
D4
Jesus.
to your check.
I
on
will also
No.
guide.
I just
Can you double
bless-
guide?
Hey, can we kill him once? Can we kill him once just to prove the
that.
point?
And just bring him back.
And then bring him back. By the way,
So-
if we're out of order now, quick
Yes.
lay on hands on Doggo. Doggo's back.
Yes.
Yeah, that was my. I was gonna
I
do
didn't
that.
know there was a
I didn't
dog
know
in
that
the
was a
party.
No, you guys are good. I'm sure you would have rushed to Miss Side. Ren, would I be wrong in that?
Absolutely. As soon
I
as
know
I
what
was
I'm
got a
gonna
chance, I was
do.
gonna jump.
So,
For my
uh,
intimidation.
Give me your intimidation. Tell me
Oh,
what
sorry,
you're doing
What are
to
you doing?
intimidate this creature.
So I kind of just. Which one is it again? So I kind of just go up to him and then I cast my illusion and I just start. And then he hears like whispers of how terrible and worthless and useless he is, especially because he lost the battle, right? And then I kind of just go up in his face and then I'll cast intimidation.
Go ahead with
I mean,
advantage
I'll do my.
and with an extra 2d4. I think we're doing.
Yep.
So feel free to just round it into a
Ooh! So I got a
Add the
17.
D4s. Add the D4s.
Plus 2d4.
plus 2d4.
Let me roll it.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice
21.
He says, "Fine. If you must have me, then take him. But just so that you know, you might find nothing but a corpse in there."
I kill him anyway.
Imagine, like,
Can't believe you didn't hold person.
smashing a
Oh no, whole person's been done to death.
So do you kill him before or
No, he
after he
has to.
tells you where the location is?
After.
Roll a d20.
Yeah. Flip a coin. Flip a coin.
See,
'Cause I'm
very
bringing
proud
it-
that it's very much a Claymore thing to just fuck with people, I think.
Because the way I'm gonna do it, I'm scanning the equipment for something fun. I'm gonna take the Morning Star and a stake that I've got, and just stake his hand to the wall.
Oh!
And if that's what does it, wait, we should probably roll first. Let's roll. Does this actually happen?
You guys are so meta hobos. There's no doubt about it.
We haven't had combat for like 3 sessions, like proper combat.
I want to make a guy talk. We're gonna make him talk.
He's
So-
gonna talk. He's gonna scream first, though.
Is he?
I
Did he
still
die?
I got a handy. Claymore hasn't had that, so he's a bit pent up.
He falls unconscious as you manage to Morning Star him with a stake in the hand onto a wall.
Okay. Lay on hands. I bring him back. Just for one hit
He
point.
gasps as you bring him back.
Okay.
Oh,
I do it
And,
again.
seeing that his hand is impaled on the wall, he makes a con save. Let's see how he does.
He's getting dark.
And he makes a con save, managing somehow to stay awake, considering he's just watching his hand impaled into a wall now.
I do it again.
Claymore,
roll-
I think that's enough, Claymore.
Hold this guy back. Claymore,
I'm gonna
stop.
grab her. I'm gonna cast Hold Person on Claymore.
That's a 12.
Cast
and
Hold Person.
you get advantage because he's downed. He's like prone.
Oh no, I
Stop him.
cast.
We need
I
to
cast,
find Bear.
Yeah, that's a 28.
I cast Command
It's
on Claymore
for
to
sure.
say to do stop.
So
Stop.
that's-
'Cause that's
That's
fucked
just
up.
that's just tap the nail in a little bit further.
No, I cast stop on this. Oh my god.
I called it that I was doing it before.
The big stuff.
And now I'll bring him back again. And now I'm
Awesome.
done.
So you make your back and forth as you eventually bring him back alive. And he says, "Please, please,
I turn to the rest of them and I go, and that's how you intimidate.
the room, the big room in the middle, please. Just stop killing me."
I waved,
One
I
last
raised
time.
the Morning Star.
No, please.
And I'm like,
Claymore,
"Can I
buddy.
raise it again?"
That's, I think that's more than enough. I think that's enough.
As you threaten him again, he rolls a 5 on his constitution, and he falls unconscious by his own willpower.
That's
Or
right.
lack
He's not,
thereof.
he's not going anywhere. We can come back as a souvenir and finish that off. Okay.
And so, as you guys are trying to figure this out, while you're all doing this, Bear, I wanna do a little action hypercut. All right.
Oh.
This is your moment of shine. You've had them dealing with this outside, trying to find you. You have a couple of turns here of not really knowing like how much. So what I want you to do is I want you to roll a D6 for me to see how many rounds you get before the rest of these people arrive. And bear in mind, they'll get turned on you as well.
Are you raging?
Yeah.
So, raging, you have 4 turns to survive or outdo them as you are going through this this journey here. So, I'm gonna give you a go, and then I'm gonna give them a go. Give a bit of back and forth as 4 of them remain around you from your previous little escapade. So, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to reckless attack this first bloke with a great, whoever's closest to me,
Yes.
with the great sword. 14.
14 hits.
Hang on. I'm going to initiate the reroll. I have 1, right?
Do it. Do it. Ooh.
Yes.
Damn it.
No, I've got reckless, right? So does that
Oh
not
yeah, you
count?
are. You were advantaging it. True.
Yep.
True.
Advantage,
True.
yep.
Natural
Don't
20.
don't forget all your rerolls too, Bear.
Yeah, so what's
That
that?
was
That's
All
one.
the rerolls.
Yeah.
He just has all the rerolls.
How many have I got? I just cashed 1 in.
I think you just
Did you?
got another one.
Oh, great. I'll keep going then. So that's 20 something, 23 points of damage on that one. So how many are around me? What can I see? Like, do I know who's where, what?
You see these 4 men glinting now in the torchlight that is underneath your fire, the bit of the fire that's still maintained. You see the 4 glinting, the 5th lying strewn out onto a chair that you sort of hit him into.
Are they close to me? Like in...
They are, yeah. They're all within sort of like 5 feet of you. It's it's a small room to begin with, and they all are trying to get you killed as well.
Cool. There's one on the ground with the closest to me. I'm going to grab him, spin him, and use him as a human shield.
Oh, all right. So I'm going to need you to do an opposed strength check. So give me your best strength attack. Beautiful. So the 19. I'm going to quickly get these guys.
Is he
so
raging? So
they-
he has advantage anyway on
Oh
the-
yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Oh
strength.
yeah.
So 19 anyway.
So with an opposed strength check, they get a 15. You pick them up without too much hassle. What are you trying to do with them? Are you trying to use them as like an improvised weapon?
Yeah, basically a shield, so I can strike with a sword over the top, and then if they come, I can just slam them into basically an improvised weapon, really.
Awesome. So I'll keep you to that. We'll make it that this one here with the blue highlight is now kind of being grappled a little bit by you as you hold him while trying to use him to avoid the rest of the attack, kind of swinging him into a position where you've kind of pushed yourself to the outside and moved this person into it. Beyond that, as a result of you maneuvering it, this guy tries to take a swipe at you. I'm gonna, as you sort of are moving around, dodging and weaving, they try and grab it. So let's see what we get from an attack from these guys. He's going to bring down the scimitar as the slice comes in with a at that point you would not have been surrounded. Does a 14 hit?
Does not.
But you recklessly attacked, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
So
no.
they do get advantage.
Oh, shit.
I
So
don't
with
think
that,
they do because I don't want them to.
that's good logic, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna
I like
hit
those
him
rules.
anyway. So, as you quickly spin this thing around, just before you get the shield up of one of their friends, you take 9 points of slashing damage. Half probably because barbarian things, but I'm still gonna put my full number there. I want glory for my NPCs. And with that, we're going to. Is that the end of your turn there?
That's the end of my 2. Yep.
Awesome. So, attempting to break free from your shackles, what is your strength ability at the moment?
18 or a +4.
18. Cool. So I'm gonna try and just break free of your of the grip there based on your normal strength. So 18. So I'm gonna say beats it there. As he slowly just breaks free of your hold on him, using his turn to do that. The others are going to try and systematically just try and smack you as much as they can. This one's going to move around behind you again, trying to maneuver, and they're going to just bring down their weapons across you.
I get an attack of opportunity, right, as he runs past me?
No, because he stayed in range of you. As you get a couple of attacks coming through, and we have a 24, a 22, and a 22.
Yeah.
All hitting. So with a slash, as they all run around you, trying to distract you, bringing their weapons down, you feel 9 points of slashing damage at your back, while you see another 4 slash towards a thigh, and another 4 slash towards the nipple that holds the Xanathar tattoo, totaling 17 points of damage.
That's
How's
9
the
points.
tattoo?
It's undamaged. It just nicked underneath it, giving it like a nice scored sort of highlight. It's beautiful. And next up, we have you again. Round 2 of your 4 turns.
Right. So, be a little bit clever with this. Round 2, fight.
Finish him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the guy with the blue who's no longer my human shield, but would he have his back to me because his walk broken off?
Yes.
Right, I'm just gonna drop the war axe right on the back of his head with the 19 because advantage. He wouldn't have seen it coming.
Absolutely.
Take that 11 points of damage.
Beautiful. As smack, you bring your axe down upon him, as you see the cry there, and you see that they are bloodied from your strike. Right,
I'm gonna spin around and with the greatsword just line up the pink. I'm gonna re-roll for the fun of it.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Nice. Are you recklessly attacking this time?
No, I'm just going normal.
Are you
16
attacking
points of
blue?
damage.
Oh no, pink, right?
Pink, I swung around with the greatsword.
Slam! Smacking pink for 16. No problems. Dealing damage all around as pink too begins to bleed.
Wow.
Come on, bear, kill him.
That is the end of. I only have 2 attacks, so unless I can do any sort of grabbed.
All of them turning to face you, surrounding you perfectly now again. Advantage in hand, they begin to bring down their weapons, one after the other, keeping you completely surrounded as they begin to try and take down the person who betrayed them, and well, not betrayed them, but took down their leader.
I don't think that they can do that because I don't want them to.
Again, I appreciate your perspective here. It is one that I value very highly. As you do so, one of them finds a chink in your armor as your loincloth is not covering a particularly sensitive part of your thigh, striking you for a critical hit, dealing 11 points of damage.
Oof.
The next one
Yep.
finds an opening while you got jammed in the thigh, hitting you for 5. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Another one again, bringing down their weapon for 4, and then a 7 to finish it off as they begin to slash through you, trying to basically just destroy every bit of you that ruined their lives.
That's 27 points in total.
Yes. Awesome. Next up, we have your turn. Round 3. Halfway to the finish line.
Right.
As you're up.
I'm going to drop again. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the back of the head of blue bloody person.
Yep.
And literally pick them up and slam them into the pink one.
Awesome. Give me a nice strength check.
Nineteen. No, 19. I got advantage. I'm raging.
Yes.
They got a natural 20.
Oh no!
As they managed to just squeeze out of the way before you can lift them up. As they say, I've learned my lesson from you, fat-armed one.
Can a player reroll be enforced on the DM?
I'm pretty sure there's a tier we have in there.
There is. There's a disadvantage to the DM
It's like
or something.
5,000. Wait, no, it's a trap, or is it the 5,000 feeling inspired?
It's 2,500 where you can impose disadvantage
On the DM.
Someone please save Bear.
That's an option, but you gotta be putting in the big bucks.
I'm
I
200
used
points
my
short.
No, that's fine.
Someone save Bear, please.
I've still got one more attack, so I'm just going to pick up the greatsword and drive it into them.
Beautiful.
Into the blue one, this is.
Targeting blue, okay.
And I'm going to cash in on a reroll. Which shouldn't. Oh, yeah, that'll work.
That's it. That's the stuff. 27 to hit. Let's bring it home. Big damage, big damage.
15.
How do you want to do it?
Yes!
So just after he's finished calling me fat arms, there's just going to be a little chuckle, and I'm just going to plow the greatsword straight through the neck, out the back,
Nice.
and let the blood go everywhere, and just turn around, laughing. Come get some.
There's your reroll. There's the DM disadvantage.
Oh, good. Loving it. Thanks there,
Thank you,
Playable
Playable
Cat.
Cat.
I appreciate the
That's why you have
the
a
love and
spirit guardian
appreciation.
named after you.
The next campaign's gonna have a big bad that's an inflatable cat, just because of this moment of betrayal you've done upon me. All right, so as we
Stay puffed,
continue
man.
It's like when a balloon meets with a giant like lynx or something. It'll be gruesome. It'll be beautiful. So it is now their turn. You're done with your turn?
Yeah, that's me.
3 of them left now, invigorated by the loss of their friend. They're going to all try and bring you down, not wanting to lose this chance, driven on by a need for revenge beyond reason. A 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
So 2 of them in their rage aren't even able to see straight, as you just with your recent kill find the energy and the focus back again. This is your happy spot. This is exactly what you've always been in your element. This is why you are Bear the Slayer, as you adeptly weave through their attacks. One of them, able to get through, leaves you with a pitiful little slash of 4 damage. And you find yourself turn 4 as you see the enemies in front of you as the weaklings that all enemies that oppose you are. What are you gonna do?
We're going full-blown reckless on this one, and I'm going on the green Blake for the first attack.
Nice. Let's see it.
Reroll.
15 hits. 15
Nah.
hits.
I wanted to go for the natural. I'm going for the crit.
22 also hits.
Being greedy.
Yeah, I got greedy.
Reckless attack. What? Don't forget.
12.
Reckless is a thing.
I know.
Oh, beautiful. So coming down with 12 points of damage, this guy bleeds as you strike them once. Are you going to hit them for round 2?
No, I'm going to swing around and drop it straight into the pink.
Awesome.
Straight to the pink.
With that 18 there, you bring your axe around, boom, slicing, bringing them down. How do you do it?
Ooh.
Smashed into the green one. I'm just going to swing the axe around and just cop it right on. Just taking the whole bottom jaw out. Cutting straight to the chin.
Wrong.
Damn.
As these two wait. The last two here, in desperation, realizing that you are going to drop them all like flies, begin to try and leave you. With green leaving your attack range,
Oh, yeah.
what are you going to do?
Can I grab green?
You can try and... I'll let you do grapple as a reaction there.
Is that just strength?
Yeah, give him a good strength, competing strength check. You definitely grab him. Yep.
Okay.
As you hold him, the one caveat there is that your hands are now full with this guy, giving a chance for the last one to disengage and not provoking an attack of opportunity and running outside.
That's fine.
As they run as fast as they can, running into your group very quickly. And
They have to roll a wisdom saving throw as soon as they get into my 15-foot radius.
I will give you that before I begin my monologue.
I love that someone who's trying to bolt
Just kidding.
just walks straight
Yeah.
out and cops an inflatable cat.
Destroyed by some inflatable cats. As they get a 10.
So this guy walked into an inflatable cat.
Okay. So they take. Oh, that was a shitty roll, but they take 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Awesome.
Inflatable
So yeah, you whack them with your inflatable cats, and they quickly are handled by your group. The second they would have stepped out of that area, the reactions you all would have taken would have been their demise. So as you all finish up here, and another day is finished, safe and sound. Bear, bloodied as usual. Ren, you found yourself a place here among these people, and have built a family to kind of protect and to help you. Red Helm saving all of your people, getting revenge for your mother. Xander finding a piece of yourself in this place again. You might not ever know what life was like before. You know what life is coming and what is there. And Soraya, you sit here knowing that you are an adventurer, regardless of what your family says. You are a hero, and you have all been the champions of Waterdeep. And as you all find yourselves in this moment of reflection, coming to the end of this thing that brought you all together, you realize that you will always be the Winchester Shields. And regardless of the journey you may take, you will find a family here in the company of these people. And when you find yourselves with some time, you open the letters that were given to you by Red. What do they got there? Red?
The
A whole heap of
letters-
glitter falls out, and it's just fucking
it's a
everywhere.
glitter bomb for everyone.
Someone's got a bag of dicks.
No, it
Bah!
it is a letter addressed to everyone individually, thanking Ren for her stalwartness and wisdom in making sure that Baldur's Gate, the rebuild of Baldur's Gate, was not based on a lie. Thanking Bear for his strength, thanking Claymore for his courage, thanking Xandar for his unwavering sense of justice, and Soraya for being there for the last couple of sessions. No,
Sorry.
thanking Soraya for being one of the first friends that Red made upon leaving Baldur's Gate. It's a letter of recommendation for you all, so no matter how far you travel from Baldur's Gate, that you will have safe passage, and for whatever your personal quest may be, you might have better access to areas that you may not previously have had by yourself. And that is Red's thank you for helping him in avenging his mother.
And with that, you all have a moment of acceptance as you realize that this is the end of a chapter. As you look forward to hopefully many more adventures to come and lots of things to still help. For the time being, the dragon cage has been retrieved, and the time for rest is finally upon you all. And on behalf of myself and everybody here at Raging Rolls, I just want to say a thank you for you all for joining us in our journey for our first campaign together, and having been here for all the highs, all the lows, and us sort of finding our little group here. And I will be very much glad if you come along with the journey as we prepare and we have some fun planned for the next few weeks. But then as we get into the next phase of Raging Rolls, which will be our new campaign, which we are heavily planning, and hopefully a lot of you can get in on the first episode and follow us from the beginning then, as we get into the Call of the Seven Rings, which is something we'll all look forward to exploring together.
I want to send a massive shout out to our DM of Doom here from taking
Yes.
us from
So good.
a bunch of,
Holy crap.
amateur, most of us had never played the game before, January 2020? When we started playing.
Yeah.
And,
That
we're
horrible
so fortunate.
room where all those rounded with the Magic the Gathering, and we're in the back. It was hot and disgusting game.
We were so lucky to have found. I feel so lucky to have found, this DM, but also this group of legends that have become the Raging Rolls, to take us through from January 2020 through all the bullshit that was COVID. I think this group of people and this experience is what got me through all that mess of last year, to be honest. Thursdays was just like the thing to look forward to every week. So I want to say just thanks to everyone on this call right now and all our people viewing right now for getting me through this and for making this such an awesome part of my week.
Absolutely.
I
And I
think
hope
we
we
have-
can continue to have.
I think we have some users. We've got Art Jamov 2, Brainbeat Studios, Commander's Root, DM_Adam, Electric all longboard. I don't-
Electric longboard. Don't
Electric
butcher
longboard.
the
there we
name
go.
of such a beautiful thing.
Furies 320, go with him. Gummiest have this too. Hinsey, Ice Wizards, there are I don't yeah. Yeah,
We'll just happily
in a
butcher
raid.
all your usernames at the end of the
Flannel
campaign.
Cat, Cat Izzy, joint effort.
Izzy.
Mishka,
Oh, massive shout out to Izzy and Matt
Massive
30s. Massive
shout
sort of shout out there. Thanks so much for your support.
Who else we got? We've got joint effort. Mishka, Mr. Mazda Speed, Omega Jeppy, or Yepe, I don't know. Ra One Dens, Rascal King, Sheriff Dan, Taco Tuesday, which is
Love it.
every day.
Love that username. Very good.
Tauntaun, V_N_K, and Virgo Pros. Thank you all for joining us for this session. It has been absolutely awesome and super heartfelt.
And a big shout out to the 100+ people that are now on our Discord as well. For those that are there. Like, the
If you guys
fact
are
that
looking for a game,
there's
there's-
5
there's a-
going at the moment. Star Wars campaign. There's 4 D&D campaigns of all different levels. Like, and I believe one of them this week is actually doing an in-person game. So
Oh,
it's
that's
what
so
is that?
cute.
That sounds
Yep,
like a
it's
myth.
survived COVID. It's gone online, and now it's going to. They're meeting somewhere at a pub to play. So that's kind of cool.
So,
And,
That's so cute.
just recapping what I've typed into the chat, but not everyone might be able to see it. It's just the upcoming schedule as we see it, because we're working out, and we got Easter coming up, and also a couple of games where we're just going to cut loose for a bit, whilst we're gearing up for the next campaign. So next week is likely to be a Waterdeep debrief with the characters. So we're going to be talking favorite moments, clutch moments, just basically do a brain dump of what we thought of the campaign, and it's certainly gone some interesting directions. We are very much off piste. We were saying today it's branded as Waterdeep Dragon Heist, but it's so far beyond that now that anyway.
it's
So
the
far.
Winchester Dragon Heist.
Yeah. Boulders something dragon people. Anyway, 1st of April, we're likely going to be saying goodbye to these characters, at least for the time being, by playing an epic level PvP or player versus player session. where
You're all going down.
we all just want to
I'm
give
gonna
these.
get
We
destroyed.
want to flex these guys. Really see what that they were capable of. Had we taken this all the way to, we're talking level 19, 20. We're not sure if there's
20.
Level
Red-
20.
Red's got-
Let's not bring it anywhere else.
Red's got some game break
Oh,
BS.
But that's level 20. Everybody's got game breaking BS
Are you gonna play a character, Robin?
as the DM.
Puzzle master.
I'm just saying, Zim returns for this thing at level 20 with Wish.
Oh,
Well, what you gonna do to counter that? So,
It all depends on
I bring
who
the
gets
cup.
first in
Yep,
initiative.
same.
So-
I'm gonna cut your head off.
No, I'm gonna bring the cup from Refuge and just throw it at Zim.
It's super
again.
effective.
We've
I'm gonna
got
sit
a,
on your Zim and put you in the safe space.
on the 8th of April and the 15th of April, we've got a 2-shot coming. Honey Heist. It's a fun non-5e based module. We all get to be bears. That's going to be awesome and
That's
chaotic.
the whole thing. It's
So
bears
good.
that is trying to steal honey, and it's gonna be brilliant.
22nd of the 4th, we're gonna go dark. So we are going to have a private session 0 between ourselves while we just iron out characters, backgrounds. Are there some synergies between characters that might be starting? What does the world look like? How do we fit into it, etc. And then
Definitely reruns for the day we go dark.
Yeah, we'll have some
Honey
reruns.
Heist.
Yeah.
Honey Heist, definitely.
Honey Heist.
mark your calendars, people. 29th of the 4th, Session 1. The name of the next campaign. Suddenly,
The
Seven
call
Rings.
of the Seven Rings.
We're off to a
It
fun
feels so
start.
long away. It's
I
like 5 or 6
know.
weeks
It's like a month and a
away.
half away, but
Build
Oh
that
my
anticipation. I want to see some characters. I want to see some epic guessing. I want to see
everyone
some
has to have
speculation.
voices. Everyone has to have voices.
Oh, I'm working on mine. Mine's like,
Good,
jolly
good,
good
good.
show, chap. This is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think, yeah, no, that could probably work, mister. Yeah.
Oh god, you're dead straight away.
Yeah.
Straight
Yeah.
away. Yeah, no, I had to
I quit.
work on it. Yeah.
I'm out.
Instantly killing you. Like, first session, you're dead.
All right, guys.
Just
I'm
ask
gonna-
how much I've been
gonna-
annoying Robin about it.
How much have you been
Yeah,
annoying Robin about it? I'm guessing a lot.
I
I can write a book
like
with all
every
the
10 minutes.
advances.
Oh, hang on. I should call out that even though like we said before, we're saying goodbye to our Waterdeep Dragon Heist characters for the moment. We'll come back with an epic level one shot, but this is not the end of their journey. There's still lots
Oh yeah.
to resolve, with each one of these characters, and we'll look to do this in little one shots or multi-part shots.
Yeah, there's at least 10
throughout
more
the year.
sessions based around Red Helm alone. Like,
Yeah,
I know we
like,
just
the
had,
No,
like,
campaign-
last
you've
five.
had your
really
time in the
focused
spotlight, Red.
There's a whole bromance segment.
I feel like the party needs to find out about the dragon mom because everyone but the party
Wait,
knows.
is your my dragon?
Wait, your mum's a dragon? What?
Spoilers.
Spoiler.
See my face?
I just want to know how I hook up with Dragon Mum.
Hey,
God.
you are
really
you're not the type for the Dragon Bomb. Apologies for that.
Well, that's what you think.
No,
If I roll high enough, I am.
interested in the elf mom, like I have 2 moms.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
but
Mum.
He
the
doesn't
fact that
care.
you have 2 moms and not a mom and a dad shows me that they are very much interested in chicks, and I don't think Bear's a chick. At least, as far as
If I roll in that 20 on persuasion. Hello.
I am not going to DM that. That is a no-go zone.
Oh,
I
that's a
will-
one shot and a half. That
Yeah,
one.
we could
That's
do
a
that.
half
No,
a shot run.
thank
That's
I
how
do
you
not
get
want to be
banned from
scarred for
Twitch.
life.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna jump. I have had a blast, and I'll see you all next week for the recaps.
Yeah.
Thanks, Robert.
Thank you,
David,
Robert.
thanks, Raging Rolls. Thanks,
Thanks for
people
joining
viewing.
us.
Thank you, everyone.
Cheers.
We love you.
Cheers.
Rage on. Rage on. Rage on.